Hey, 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 hey. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Buenas, buenas, buenas. Welcome back. Are you socializing in Latin with the Latin community? Anybody? Dominican, Republican of Dominicana, Puerto Rico, Venezuela. Anybody you know, Latin that you talking to, hanging out with. That's what we over here talking about. Socializing in the Latin community with the Latino hombres and mujeres and chicas and chicos, etc. So today, I'm going to sit back with you. I got something to drink today. This is Craig's Nature Eatery. Whew. If you ever in New Jersey, stop by there. Vegan spot. I check out. This is like a lavender lemonade. Anyway, it's amazing. Got me some mangoes. I'm going to eat and we're going to chat a little bit. Yeah, I'm on my health kick. It's not, it goes, then I stop, then it goes. Ya lo sabe. Mi cuerpo necesita bueno. Ya no sé por qué. I cannot keep up with the diet. Anyway, today I want to talk about I don't know if I should be talking with my mouth full. Anyway, in the grocery stores, department stores, anywhere there's help needed stocking shelves or, any kind of mundane job, not, I would say, what do you call that? Like jobs that don't mean anything, but they do mean something. Anyway, you go to the grocery store, you need help. You're in the aisles, you're trying to find, I don't know what it is. So story time. Yesterday, I went over to a spot. We're going to leave names out of it so that they don't censor the video, because all the videos I do, it gets censored, and I have no clue why I can't get distributed out to the public. Anywho, I goes and I'm searching for O'Brien's Irish potatoes. Anybody that had, shout out to St. Patrick's Day, just celebrated my, St. Patrick Ireland people, which I found out, the real reason they kind of celebrated. I ain't going to get into it because I don't know the full capacity of it. But I know it's not for the Irish potatoes. I thought it was in part due to the famine, because, Ireland had a potato famine that, cost them a lot of lives and was really detrimental to the population of Ireland. I hope I'm saying that right, and I hope that history is totally right. But hey, these are my views, my opinions, and not the views of science and opinions of others. So I'm happy to be just on here giving an opinion. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm giving an opinion. So anyway, I'm looking for Irish potatoes because, St. Patrick's Day passed. I'm thinking I can get a good sale. So I go to this store. I'm looking all around, and I wanted to make like an Irish potato milkshake. Now, what Irish potatoes are is like this coconut encrusted, like shaped like an egg or shaped like a potato. It got like some white powder around it, got cinnamon. So I'm thinking I'm about to be really in business because this spot always has Irish potatoes. Anyway, look around. No Irish potatoes in sight, which that is a different story because that shows the demographic of what's actually moving into the community. And usually stores cater to the demographic of individuals, not, what somebody might eat, like me, like an Irish potato. So, that's big to know that, the potatoes, the Irish potatoes wasn't there, but that spoke volumes about who and what they're catering to in the individual store. And you guys got to be mindful of that, because you might have a taste from childhood that, hey, you want to go back and get something, a candy that you used to eat, and you go there or you go to these stores thinking, hey, it's going to be there. But no. You have big migrations of Indians. You have big migrations of... Okay, so I'm looking for Irish potatoes, and I'm not getting the feedback or the help that I need. Matter of fact, I went to one individual, and she was a lady. She was in produce. And I said, ma'am, I'm searching for Irish potato. And immediately her face went kind of blank. Okay? Blank. Yeah. So, what do you do in that situation? Well, obviously, hold on. There we go. Had a little electrical malfunction. Obviously, in that situation, you don't want to, impose yourself on the worker. The worker's already working. They either putting food away, usually in the grocery store, so they're busy. But, you need something too. So then now you got to go find somebody that actually knows what you're talking about. Well, that's if you don't know a little bit of Spanish. And that's all we're talking about is a little bit of Spanish, familiarizing yourself with a little bit of the Latin community. Shout out to Nature's Eatery. Crave Nature's Eatery again. Whew, I love this place. So anyway, it was then after the first lady who, she gave me the strange look on her face. No hablando inglés. Okay. I didn't bother her because she was, in the midst of doing something. And I knew I would have to be explaining for a little bit in depth of the description of item that I wanted. So I continued to search. I found these two guys in the aisle that appeared to be doing the same thing as the lady in the produce was doing. They were stocking the shelves, kind of putting things in place. And I said, hey guys, I'm looking for Irish potato. Immediately I was met, ya no sé. Okay, now it's time to crack open some kind of words that are Latin so that I can stop being led to go to customer service or, to the end of the store to get what I need that's on the other side of the store. So immediately, I just start speaking Latin, Yo tienes 12, yo tienes verde, caja, do you know of I have a box that I'm in need of, start mentioning any kind of words that are in the arena of, what you need. And so immediately the guys put down the things that they were doing and, they were, again, of Latin descent and they started to help me. So I was surprised that with this little bit of espanol that I did know, I was able to break it out, kind of fight through a couple words. And they were like, okay, you know what? Since you're trying, basically, that's what I got from the situation. Let me go and help you look for it. So it turns out one of the guys, and you have to be mindful, this Latin community is from all over. We got Cubans, Nicaraguans, Venezuelans, Guatemalans, Dominican Republic or Republic Dominicana, Puerto Rican. So that, you're dealing with a whole bunch of Latin individuals. Don't ever consider that you're dealing with the same Latin person every time you speak Spanish because it's going to be different, And like we discussed in, other videos that I put online that, there's different dialects of Spanish. So watch yourself out there moving. But the key here, I was able to break out a little bit of Spanish. They understood what I needed. One of the guys was, again, speaking that broken English with me. And he told me basically, we don't have them. And, I was comfortable with the, with the verdict, even though I was not, happy about the verdict. I wanted the Irish potatoes. But it was then I seen, you know what? If we're having all this, migration come in for helping, helping in stores, helping, with work and different things of that nature, it is going to be hard for the individual to come in that's grocery shopping and just want to get in and find something to find help or find that item because your workers, the people putting away the things, they're of Latin descent. Most of them are not speaking English. And that's in your department stores. That's in your grocery stores. That's in stores that you go just to run. They got a place out here called Ollie's in New Jersey. I don't know if you're familiar with Ollie's anywhere else. Comment in there and below if you, have an Ollie's in your state or whatever. Anywho, total Latin. You go in there, you better be ready to speak Latin, know your item before you go in. So here's some pointers for you guys. Before you go, if you're trying to pick up this Latin socialization thing, and if you're trying to learn a little bit of Espanol, I say you research some of the words you might have to use in the store that you're going to. If it's a department store, I would say research, look up how to say blouse, look up, how to say shoes, zapato, pants, pantalones. And then when you get to this environment, because I'm telling you, it's happening, in New Jersey, we're just seeing it now, but the migration will continue. You always lead off with pardon me, disculpe me, excuse me, ayúdame, por favor, can you help me, please? And then you kind of go into what you need help with. Yo tengo pantalones in the size 40, size 40. So, the story today is kind of about being mindful of the kind of time you have, basically, because if you only got 15 minutes and you're trying to run in the store and get something and you just, everybody's putting things different places. Stores are always changing for the seasons and for what's going on. You need to be mindful that you're not going to be able to get in there and get out like you want to unless you develop this lingo, this language, and some words that's going to help you. Else you are going to be in the store for a good amount of time trying to find your way and figure your way out. Now, I'm one of them people that goes into stores and I can't do it. I can't go up each aisle and kind of find, where it's at. I can't feel my way through. I can't do it. Shout out to the blind people, because you know what? They're the most amazing people out, because I see blind people just walking around like, the signal, the light signals for the cars to stop or whatever, they're able to feel their way through with that stick. I mean, the most empowering people are people with disabilities, because they show people like me that have vision, have everything, that nothing is impossible. Anyway, so sorry about that little tangent then, but shout out to people with disabilities. I freaking love them, because they use all their senses, other senses, and able to do stuff that minuscule people like me get hung up on. So going around a store, which I have the capability of seeing, it just tires me out. So I'm like, okay, let me find the nearest, attendee that can help me. And, I go there and I talk to them. That makes me comfortable talking to them, because they know where their stock is and I don't have to waste time in the store. So let me see. You need to do that for moving around in the grocery store. And if you do not want to be annoyed, that's an annoying thing that, you go into a place and you're looking for something, but everybody in the place speaks a different language. You know what that language is going to be in maybe 5 years or less? It's going to be espanol. So take some time. This is El Morano Gallo here, giving you a little tidbit of, get ready to go into these department stores, these grocery stores, and be looking around by yourself and spending hours if you can't develop a basic conversation in Espanol. All right? Much love to you. Hasta luego.